Hi Petals! Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and thank you so much for clicking on my video today. It's amazing to have you here. So we are back with another pick a card reading today, and I'm super excited to bring through and introduce you to this powerful series, connecting and teaming up with the dragons to bring you guidance, confirmations, activations and empowerment along your soul path and spiritual journey. I have a strong personal and spiritual connection and relationship with the dragons, and with this being the year of the dragon, I knew that this would be a powerful time to bring through a dragon reading to our channel. However, when I tuned in to film a reading in January, February time, the dragons were asking me to wait. I knew that they would be in touch and let me know when the time is right, and the other week the doorbell finally rang. A whole load of downloads flooded through via a powerful gateway and activation I was receiving, and the dragons told me that they don't want one reading, they want a whole series. And so here we are, my loves, and I'm really excited to channel these messages via the dragons and bring through their wisdom, guidance, and any activations for you all. So for this pick a card reading, we are tapping into the dragon's breath, bringing through the fire and tapping into what passion is igniting within you and where are your passions and actions taking you. I have already recorded these groups and sessions, and let me assure you, these sessions and readings are incredibly powerful. You are going to receive so much helpful assistance and support from the dragons today, and I look forward to hearing how these sessions have helped you. So who are the dragons? Let's dive in and have a little recap or an introduction to the dragons. So dragons are effective and powerful spiritual protectors, as well as teachers and healers. They are masters of the earth elements and spirit guides to many who walk a spiritual path. Dragons are divine earth guardians who harness the life force of creation and unlimited love. And contrary to their fierce, scary, and often negative persona, often created by the movies, the dragons are actually enlightened, powerful beings who are here to positively assist and guide us through our life experience and soul journey. So we do have 3 different groups to choose from today, my loves, represented by 3 different cards and 3 different crystals for those of you who like to connect with the crystal energy. For group number 1, we have the 6 of Cups coming through here with the phosphosiderite crystal. For group number 2, we have the 8 of Cups with the Atlantisite crystal. For group number 3, we have the Queen of Cups with the Sunshine Aura Quartz crystal. Please select a group, card or crystal that calls and speaks to your intuition. You may select more than one group if that's what your intuition is telling you. That's completely fine. That just means that there might be more messages spread throughout those groups and sessions for you. And I really thought it was so interesting how all the cards that came through today to represent each individual group were from the suit of the cups in the tarot, bringing through an energy of water. And I won't go into why I feel that is right now, because this will become clear in each individual group today. And so I really cannot wait for you to discover these readings and messages in these sessions with me today. If you're looking for something more personal and private, my private and personal soul sessions are open, and you can find my website in the description box where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer, as well as my limited edition monthly special service, and book with me directly there. And if you're interested in joining our soul community newsletter, please feel welcome to pop in your email address on my website. I send out various different spiritual based newsletters and emails throughout the month. And we have a special soul theme for each individual month as well. And you will receive various tips, insights, guidance, and support for your spiritual and soul journey. So if that resonates for you, please feel welcome to join us over there. And I am super excited to dive in and share these sessions with you today, my loves, and connect with the dragons and bring you through the guidance that is wanting to find you today and right now and moving forward. And the timestamps will be in the description box and in the pinned comment, and I shall see you at your selected group. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. If you selected the Six of Cups card or this wonderful phosphosiderite crystal, this is your reading and session today for what fire is igniting within you and where are your passions taking you. So I have lots of pre-download messages to share with you, Group 1, that I'm really excited to dive into today with you. And the first thing that I heard as I was connecting with your energy is claim your power. Claim your power. So you're really being guided on a soul level, I'm hearing now, to fully claim your power. I feel like on some level, I'm hearing selling yourself short, okay? So for some of you, you're selling yourself short, you're undervaluing what you have to offer. Some of you, if you have your own business, you're undercharging for your services. And so there's a message here to really claim your power back. And I feel like it's also calling your power back as well from all places, timelines, people, situations, experiences, and dimensions. Also lifetimes as well, calling your power back. I'm feeling and seeing tiger energy coming through here. So tigers could be resonant for some of you. Some of you might be drawn to the tiger as an animal, or you might be seeing tigers around right now or after this session today. And I'm really being drawn to the eyes. It's like the eyes of the tiger. I'm hearing the eye of the tiger. That song is coming through now. But the eyes of a tiger it's really focusing on their target, focusing on what they're looking at, and there's an energy of observation coming through here. It's like you're looking at something, you're observing something, and I feel like you've been doing this for some time. You've really been locked vision on something here. This could be a goal, it could be a wish, it could be an experience, it could be something that you're judging, that you're learning, that you're integrating. And so there is this message coming through that soon it's time to take action on something, but before you do, you need to pull all of your power and claim it all back to you, okay? Because this new stage that you are moving into, you're going to need to feel confident in your choices, confident in your decisions. And that doesn't mean that you will have a clear 100% accurate picture of how you're getting to where you want to go. It's more so that you just have the knowing within you and that confidence within you that no matter what happens, I know I will get there. And so really tapping into that feeling, that sensation within you energetically and on a frequency level is going to be incredibly assisting and activating at pushing you forward here to take action on what it is you're needing to take action on. There's a strong energy of determination coming through here as well. So on a soul level, you're incredibly determined, Group 1, incredibly determined. And so don't sell yourself short. Don't undervalue yourself. Seriously, do not undervalue yourself. I feel like go and raise your price, like whether it's literally or whether it's just energetically, what has access to you, who has access to you. And that's not on an ego level. That's not like, oh, well, you have to pay for my attention. We're not talking about that. We're just saying be selective, right? Be selective with the caliber of energy that you are calling in, okay? Because I feel on some level you're calling something in, Group 1. I also heard the message, nourish your shadow. Nourish your shadow. So there's a lot of clearing and transmuting, and I'm hearing long-standing. So you're clearing and transmuting some long-standing shadows here. Some shadows that you have been experiencing or tapping into, or maybe even ruminating on, I'm hearing, or taking action from some sort of shadow here. And it's been going on for some time. And I feel like this is on a soul level as well. This isn't just in this life. This could also be ancestrally coming through here as well. And so to clear this, you really need to nourish it. You really need to dive into it. I'm seeing Black Panther coming through now, Black Panther energy. So we've had two like really strong feline energies showing up in your session. So feline energies could be significant for you. We've got the tiger and we've got the Black Panther. Now, Black Panther is a very strong shamanic energy. And I'm hearing shamanic clearing. So there's something to do here with shamanism, like shamanistic roots work. Some of you might work with shamans. You might be integrating shamanic teachings or tapping into shamanic frequencies, shamanic healing. There's just a shamanistic energy coming through here. And I'm hearing you need to drink more water as well, group one. Like, you need to drink more water. You need to hydrate your cells. You need to be hydrated on a cellular level. Because this is going to help to give you, it's going to help to quench something. It's like when we're thirsty and we need to quench the thirst. It's like, what is going to be optimal to quench your thirst? Because sometimes a specific fluid, it just, like when we're like thirsty, it just doesn't cut it. And maybe there's something that you're drinking, metaphorically speaking, or for some of you it could be literally as well. Maybe it's not serving you. Maybe it's not for your highest good. Maybe it's not, you know, taking you energetically to where you want to be. Okay, so bear that in mind as well. And I'm being shown chilies, like chili peppers. And it's like crunching on a chili and it's like, oh my gosh, my mouth is on fire. Yeah, that's it. I'm being shown this because when we eat a spicy chili or a curry that has really spicy chili in it and our mouth is on fire and we're like, oh, I just need to drink the water. But the water, it just isn't cutting it. And so when we drink milk, for example, it helps to soothe the burn inside the mouth. And so it's really finding that solution that is going to, you know, be helpful and assisting for you, because there's something here about it being a very specific energy or a very specific thing that you're needing to do and implement that is going to be assisting for you. And normally we'd grab the water, but water's healthy, right? As long as it's fresh and pure, obviously, but it's just not going to cut the chili burn. But milk does hit. And so there's something here about that. So that's a really interesting analogy and message coming through. I'm very intrigued by that. So please take it how it resonates. And maybe throughout this session, this might become more clear as well as we move forward. But I also feel there is energy of like shocking moment. And I'm hearing unprepared. So has something happened that you were unprepared for, or you felt unprepared for something, or you feel unprepared? But I feel like this is an illusion here of the shadow that's coming up here. And it's really, you have the solution, you have that milk, metaphorically speaking, you have the milk in order to soothe whatever shocking thing might come through here. Okay, so just remember that as you move forward. Okay. So that's the pre-download energies coming through here. So I'm just going to tap now. Thank you for your patience as we integrated all of those messages. I'm going to tap now into the 6 of Cups card here that you selected. Very beautiful energy coming here. A very inquisitive energy I'm feeling. I'm actually hearing, do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing soul exploration. And I'm being told the overshadow. You're being encouraged and watched over by the overshadow and oversoul. It's like your oversoul is watching over your shadow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's really interesting, because I meant to say oversoul because that word was coming through, but I said overshadow. So has something been overshadowing you? Has there an energy being overshadowing you, like overpowering you in some way? You're taking your power back from that. Wow, this is all becoming more clear now. You're taking your power back. Remember what we said straight away at the beginning of your downloads. Claim your power. Claim your power with that tiger energy, the Black Panther, with the shadow energy, right? It's like something has overshadowed you and it's overpowered you, but you're taking your power back now. And I feel like you've been dealing with this for lifetimes, because I'm getting past life energy with the Six of Cups coming through here as well. And I'm really feeling your group 1, linked to this past life, the oversoul, this taking your power back. And it's like your oversoul is overseeing you here and is encouraging you like a guardian. They're watching over you, just as a guardian watches over a child. It's like you're being watched over, and you have been for some time, and you've been led breadcrumbs, synchronicities, and you've just been, and this is what we were getting with, and what I was getting with the observation. It's like you have been observing something, but there's something that has been observing you. It's your oversoul has been observing you over lifetimes, through lifetimes, and now it's time to step out of that shell, to step out of the cocoon and take action towards something here. It's like, this is the lifetime. This is your time. This is your timeline. I just keep hearing, this is your time. This is your lifetime. This is your timeline to go out and do something now. It's like you've been monitored enough, and now it's time for you to break out of this safe haven and to go and actually do this now. Like, you take back your power and you go and do it. And I'm feeling you're getting a lot of past life talents that are emerging for you as well. And I'm hearing finishing where you left off. Finishing where you left off. So there's something in a past life that you weren't able to complete, and now this life, it's coming through. Wow. And this is the fire that is igniting within you. Wow. This is incredible. I absolutely love this group 1. Truly powerful energy coming through here. There is a very a nurturing energy coming through here. I feel like a vulnerability as well. Like, I feel like you need to tap into that vulnerability. You need to tap into that inner child. Like, your inner child wants to come along with you on this journey. Yeah, your inner child wants to come along with you. It's like your inner child's really excited for this, which is really beautiful. I love this. So let's bring through some more information here, group 1. What fire is igniting within group 1, please? Can we get and tap into some more information, insights, guidance about this, please? What fire is igniting for group 1? We have mindful and we have group think. There's lots of things coming back together here. There's lots of things coming through. You've got a really busy mind right now. We have the vanishing mirror and ego sublimation. So you're really shattering through something here. I'm hearing shattering through an illusion. It's like your ego. And this is why, we were getting the message of nourishing the shadow. And you're clearing and transmuting a long-standing shadow. And it's connected with the ego, right? And it's like, this is going through a deep sublimation. It's like clearing, it's smashing, it's breaking free, it's breaking away, it's being dismantled, it's being cleared. And I feel like whatever this was potentially causing like a cluttered mind. It was cluttering your mind up. Because you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of passions, and maybe sometimes you don't have that clarity on how to bring them through, on how to act on them, where to take action, how to take action, what's the right time to take action. And maybe you have so much on your mind that you procrastinate, and maybe you don't take action in a way that you really truly fully want to. And so you may feel a disappointment in yourself. And this is why your inner child is coming through here as well. I feel like your inner child felt this on some level. But, you've always been watched over. You've always been guided. You're very creative as well. And now it's time to take action on your creative ideas. And I feel like something is igniting from within you that could even stem back from childhood, or there's a passion that you had that is being reignited, but maybe in a different way. In a new way now, it's more resonant with who you are now, because you've done so much growth, you've shifted so much. Yeah, Horseman, herald of change. You have changed, like you've evolved. As many of us do, we're not that same person as we was as a child. But I feel like there's a passion here that is coming back. It feels the same as it felt as a child, but it's in a different form, it's in a different way. It's like you've cleared something now, you've transmuted something, you're moving on. So there is change coming through here. You're also getting the passion and igniting to change something, to implement change. Because there's this saying that keeps coming through for me a lot recently, for my clients in collective messages, that nothing changes unless something changes. You can't expect change unless you implement change. And so you're getting this passion here, this confidence to move forward with the Horseman, with inspiration and confidence to fire up change, to install change, to take action in a different way. And that's a fire that is igniting within you. And we do have resonating and the whale song on the bottom of the deck. And that's exactly what I was just talking about. You know, something is coming through, but in a way that now resonates with you, because what resonates with you now and this version of yourself that you are becoming is not what resonated with you in the past. Even as close as like a couple of months ago, I feel like there's a shift that's taken place and something no longer resonates for you. And it's like, wow, I thought I was into that. I thought that was it. I thought this was what it was, but now I'm feeling like meh, like it just doesn't feel right. And it's because change is coming through. Change has been heralded, right? Your soul, your oversoul has called in some sort of change here. And I'm hearing restructuring. So there's a restructuring that has been taking place. There's things that you've had to clear out. You've been doing a lot of clearing, a lot of cleansing, reorganizing, restructuring. And now it's bringing you this clarity that you struggle to connect with, to obtain, to reach, to tap into. But you're smashing through a shadow. You're smashing through the shadow that has been long-standing. It's been here for some time. And it's time now for this to be dissolved and to move on to something new. Wow. Any more messages about this for group 1? Any more messages about what's igniting? We have ease. Yeah. Take it easy. Go with the flow. Make the changes. And just follow the shifts. Follow the shift in the energy. In your energy field. In your intuition. In your ideas. Just take it easy. But just make sure that you are making the move, making the changes that are needed, that are necessary. And go easy on yourself, because this change may be quite large for some of you. It may feel huge. But you're ready for this, and just take it easy. And don't be too hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Watch how you're speaking to yourself. Watch what you're saying to yourself, because that's going to really influence your path and the way that you feel, and that's going to influence the timelines that you are connecting with. We have dramatic shift. Take it easy, and this shift will occur in almost like natural formation. It's like just by you making the changes, and easy does it, it's going to change something dramatically here. It's going to shift something dramatically, and your soul is ready for this now. This ego sublimation, this dissolution, this dissolving of the shadow is going to really cause a huge shift here and change you into a whole different trajectory, right? And this is why this fight is igniting, because something major needed to change here. This is also linked with your prosperity as well, I'm hearing. There's like a shift in prosperity as well. If you feel like you're not prosperous, if your surroundings aren't how you would ideally want them to be, if your bank balance isn't how ideally it wants to be or you would like it to be, there's some change here that you can implement, and you're being fired up to implement, that can change that for you. And it's going to feel beyond your wildest imagination, but you need to, like a child, have no limitations with your imagination. Use that inner child, because your inner child wants to come with you. Like we said, your inner child is excited for this. It wants to come along for this. So allow your inner child to help, to assist, even if it's your imagination, even if your inner child can help you with your imagination, to really believe all those magical opportunities and possibilities that can happen, because they absolutely can. But as we grow older, we're conditioned. We go through various different conditionings that kind of makes us feel like fairy tales cannot be real, right? It's just a fairy tale. It's a childhood dream. And so it's not reality. But that's actually an illusion. It's a limitation. And so your inner child is coming on board to help you in this dramatic shift, in these changes, and is actually saying, come on now, let's change something. Let's change something, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. We're tired of this. We know we need more. We know we want more. We know we deserve more. Remember, raising your rates, don't undersell yourself. Don't undervalue yourself. Okay, so let's tap into now a bit about, where are your passions and actions taking you? Where are your passions and actions taking you? Can we get some more information here for Group 1? Where are their passions and actions taking them, please, Group 1? We have lighten your load. We have manifestation. Okay, so you're manifesting something here, but it's important for you, like we said with easy does it. It's like, don't be too hard on yourself. We did get that energy of judgment as well. It's like we're releasing something here, right? We're continuing to release, like the mind is full, lighten your load. The mind is full, lighten your load. Clear your space, clear your energy, clear your mind. There's a lot of cluttered thinking coming through here, and it's clouding the clarity. But you are heading towards a manifestation. You're heading towards that breakthrough. Really achieving what it is that you're moving towards, you're wanting, you're trying to manifest, you're wanting to call forward. It's taking you towards that. Trust that you are supported. Trust that you are guided. And follow your truth. Follow your inner truth. Follow the truth of your soul. And know that you will always have the information you need when the time is right for you. What else do we need to know about where their passions are taking them, please? What else wants to come through? Focus. That tiger, going back to the tiger, his eyes were focused. And so keep up this focus, keep up this determination. Because it's taking you, you're surmounting huge obstacles. It's sitting right underneath the herald of change. Okay, so as you're making these changes, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Don't lose sight of how far you have come. And also, don't focus on the obstacle. Don't focus on the challenge of maybe how challenging this change will be. And don't focus on the negatives, like if I do this, if I change this, then this thing might happen, or I'm going to have to give up this, I'm going to have to let go of that, and then we kind of conjure up like ways in which that kind of make us feel like we shouldn't do it, and then it kind of pulls us out of actually making that change. Instead, focus on the positives of what this change can bring you, and how it can bring you closer and closer to this manifestation, and how it's bringing you further and further away from the ego and more connected with your higher self, your oversoul, where you reach your full potential. where you can finally see that flicker of change, that flicker of finally something shifting. Something is, I can see it now, I can see it forming. This is where your passions are taking you. Action. Keep taking action. Keep taking action and making that change, focusing on your desires, focusing on the most positive, optimal outcomes for you, and taking time for stillness in between taking action. But don't take action from a place of, oh, this is going to be hard work. Oh my gosh, this is going to be really difficult. Because if you feel that, that's what it's going to be. So if you just allow yourself to take action from your inspirations and just allow it to come through with ease. And if there's a day where you don't feel like taking action, don't force it. It will come back to you when it's right. Then day after that or the next week, you can come back to it. Because you have to be energetically present for it. And you have to trust that when you're not feeling it, it's okay to shift it. It's okay to change it. It's okay to do it differently, or it's okay to tap into it on a different day. It's okay to shift your energy so that you're more in alignment with what you're wanting to take action upon. Because you want to enjoy the journey. That's really important. Don't forget the inner child's coming with you here. So your inner child wants it to be fun. So have fun along the way. Enjoy it. Lighten your load. Don't take on too much. Don't be judgmental of yourself. Go easy on yourself. But also hold yourself accountable as well. You know, why am I not taking action? Why am I afraid to take action? Why am I afraid to make this change? But don't do it from a judgmental place. Don't beat yourself up. That's not what this is about. It's about facing those shadows and doing that in a work, but from a place of compassion, from a place of love. It's like when you're teaching a child. I was watching a show recently, and there was this parent, they were trying to teach their child, and it was a reality show I just tuned into momentarily, and they were trying to teach their child, but they were very frustrated, and they didn't feel like they could teach very well. And so they were getting snappy at the child, and the child was getting upset, and the child wasn't progressing because the parent was just shouting at them and getting frustrated. Why can't you do it? And then so the parent got some training and went back and started to try and teach the child again, and from a different place, from a place of love, from a place of compassion, from a place of understanding and celebration. Well done. And the child completely shifted, and within like minimal time the child was able to do what it was that they were being taught. And so this is the same for you with your inner child, with yourself. You need to be easy with yourself, because otherwise it's going to cause restriction, it's going to cause resistance and resentment. And then stuck energy comes in, and it's so much more challenging to break free from that. So that message there is going to help some of you, I hope. So what else do we need to hear today? What else wants to come through? So we have the Three of Cups. So there is something here about, you know, celebrating along the way, celebrating your wins. There's something here to celebrate. You've already got something here to celebrate. And where you're heading is just going to bring you more things to celebrate. And so the more that you celebrate yourself along the way, the more that you're going to align with that energy and frequency of celebration, the more you're going to attract more things to celebrate. And so keep tapping into that energy here. I feel like connecting with others as well is very important for you as well. Connecting with others and sharing with people who you can trust is going to be very assisting for you. We have the Page of Wands, beautiful energy coming through here. So that fiery energy is now coming through, you know, following your inspirations, tapping into your creativity. I feel like there's something here that you're going to discover along your journey that may be quite unexpected for you, but it's going to be something to celebrate. I feel like you're going to be celebrating something that you didn't think that you could achieve. And I feel like it's linked to this manifestation. And you need to recognize that you're getting what you deserve. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice card. You're reaping what you deserve here. So what you focus on, what you progress and strive to move towards, and the decisions that you make, you're going to be rewarded for them. accordingly. I'm hearing accordingly. So keep making sure that you are taking action here and, you know, really putting those focuses and those goals into the forefront of your mind and really kind of visualize them. And you'll be given energetically, you'll receive back what it is that you're giving out. And I feel like any wrongs as well along your path so far are being righted. There's a karmic energy coming through here as well. I feel like you've cleared some kind of karma here. So can we please get a final message here from the dragons? A final message here from the dragons for group 1. What needs to be heard and integrated today? We have the air and water dragon. Helps you to connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Wow. So we've got beautiful water energy coming through here mixed with air energy. And I'm getting a lot of healing frequency coming through here as well. I feel like the purging and the clearing and the cleansing that you're doing is really healing you on a deep energetic level. You're getting a lot of intuitive upgrades, and I'm hearing installations within you as well. So make sure that you're trusting your intuition. Go easy with yourself, because if you force things, your intuition is not going to be able to come through. Your ego will take over instead, and you can get confused between what is my ego and what is my intuition, or I can't hear my intuition because my ego is too loud, my ego is too busy. Okay, so really quietening that mind, being easy with yourself, you're going to be able to tap into your intuition on a deeper level. And as you're moving forward towards your passion path, along your passion path, make sure that you're expressing yourself as the unique soul that you are. Try not to get overwhelmed or influenced by external confusions. I'm hearing external perspectives, opinions, energies, because there may be kind of like external influences coming through here that could confuse you or try and like steer you in a certain way, but it may not be right for you, and your intuition is going to tell you this, but there might be a pressure here. You might feel a pressure to conform or to go along with something that you know is not right for you, or do it in a different way that you know is not right for you, or it doesn't feel good for you. So make sure you're tapping into your feelings with all of the water energy, and you're not being swept away with the air energy. You're not being taken off course, because the air energy can sweep in, and it can, like a gust of wind that blows the leaves from the ground, sometimes it can carry us away. And so keep cleansing your energy, keep tapping into your intuition. There's a lot of enlightenment that is coming your way, group 2. So make sure that you are open to receive this enlightenment. And change is on the horizon. So I'm getting another message here coming through just before we close out your session. Remember how at the beginning of your pre-download messages, I was hearing the word unprepared. Like maybe you're unprepared for something, or you feel unprepared. This message is coming through again, but it's saying prepare for change. Prepare for change. And this is what it is. You're being guided to prepare for this change, because your oversoul is calling this in. You are calling this in. And so prepare for this change by believing in yourself, by setting your intention, setting your focus, lightening your load, clearing out the shadows, releasing, connecting with your intuition, quietening the ego, decluttering your mind, your space, your energetic field. This is how you can prepare. This is how you can be more prepared. And expect the unexpected, but have fun. It's really important. I'm hearing have fun. And, you know, some people get really scared and nervous about the unexpected. Me included. It can be a worrying thing. Again, that's our ego trying to keep us safe. But what if we saw the unexpected, like expect the unexpected? What if we saw that as such a wondrous thing, like, wow, yeah, the unexpected. Oh, I'm excited to see what that could be. Let's tap into that frequency instead and see how things shift for the better. See how things shift for the positive. Wow. Absolutely love this reading, Group 1. I truly hope that you have too. I hope that you found helpful guidance, insights, confirmations, clarity, and any integrations you were needing today. So let's see what we should do. What should we do here? I feel like drop a tiger emoji or drop a horse emoji in the comment section if this has been your reading, if you have selected this reading, if you have resonated with this reading, or if you'd like to claim any of this magical manifestation, beautiful energy that's coming through for you today. And also, please feel welcome to drop in the comment section how this reading has resonated for you and share anything you would like to share. I always love to read your comments and check in with you, and I try to respond to you, as many of you as I can. So thank you so much for your energy exchange and for your presence. If you'd like to dive deeper in a personal session, something more personal, my soul services are open, and you will find my website in the description box where you'll be able to view all of the services that I currently offer, as well as my limited edition monthly special reading, and book with me directly there. I really look forward to possibly connecting with you, Group 1. And I am wishing you all the best moving forward. If you would like to join my newsletter community, I will pop that information in the description box as well. We have a soul theme every single month that we like to focus on, and I send out various different newsletters in regards to the topic of this monthly theme with tips, insights, guidance and support. So if you would like to be a part of our soul community, just pop your email into that newsletter, which will be on my website. All the details will be in the description box. So I don't want to bore you with too much information today, Group 1, but if you're still here and you're interested, look in the description box, and anything else, my socials will all be there as well. We'd love to have you join us. And thank you so much once again, Group 1. I'm wishing you all the best and sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading if you selected the 8 of Cups card or this beautiful Atlantisite crystal. This is your reading today for what fire is igniting within you and where are your passions or actions taking you. So we're going to be diving deep today, Group 2, as always, to bring through as much insights, confirmations, clarity and guidance for you as possible for the messages and energies along your passion path moving forward. So you have selected the 8 of Cups card, and before we dive into that energy, I have some pre-download messages that I would like to share with you, Group 2. And when I was connecting with your energy, I heard and I was shown the message of immense growth. So congratulations is a message that I heard. Congratulations from the dragons, from your guides, from your higher self. Congratulations, because you have up leveled, Group 2. You have up leveled. You have really achieved immense growth. You have really up leveled yourself. You've really dug deep and done the work, Group 2. So congratulations. You're now stepping up to be of service in some way. So there's a calling here from your soul to be of service, to help others, to give your gifts, to offer your energy, to offer your gifts in some way. There's something that you do and that you're capable of, and an ability that you have where you can help others. So I feel like this is my group where your career is probably to be of service in some way. You offer some kind of service. You give and share an ability of yours. You could also be either like a spiritual based service giver as well, maybe a practitioner in spirituality, maybe you're a reader, maybe you're a healer. I'm hearing Reiki master. I'm actually hearing wow. So honored for you all to be here today, because whatever it is that you give out, Group 2, it is of immense servitude, and it's so needed and it's so valued as well from the universe and from the dragons. And I also heard this powerful phrase of you are a guide. You are a guide, Group 2. You are a guide. Like you've up leveled in some way to a point where you are now being called to lead the way. And I'm hearing, this is your destiny. This is your destiny, to be a leader, to lead the way. I'm seeing a lion. I'm feeling a lion energy coming through here. Being the leader of the jungle, the leader of your community, the leader of the collective. In some way, you're stepping up. You've up-leveled, and it's your destiny. And I'm hearing it's all in you. It's all in you. It's inside you. It's within you, group 2. The power lies within you. And I feel like you have been called upon this path because of the journey that you have been through, because of everything that you have traversed. You're not a stranger to having to move on from things, to having to let go of things, from having to walk away from things. And, you know, that really emanates strongly with the card that you have selected, the 8 of Cups, because it's all about that. But I also get this energy, group 2, of you having a very loyal heart. I'm being shown a green heart. The heart chakra is coming through here strongly. And you're being guided to be true to you. You're moving towards a more authentic path. A path and a journey that is more authentic to you, to who you are now, to who you've become. A more authentic path to your soul. And so just tapping into the 8 of Cups energy here with the card that you have selected, I'm hearing walking into a new life. So instead of focusing on what it is that you are moving away from, because I feel like you've either been through this very recently, you've walked away from something, or you're going through this right now where you're traversing away, you're leaving something behind, whether it's a pattern, a limiting belief, whether it's a version of self, whether it's something that wasn't good for you. It could be a relationship, a connection. It could be maybe even a job for some of you. Maybe you're moving on to something that is more resonant for you because you've shifted, right? And so instead of seeing it as I'm leaving something behind or I'm walking away, it's more like, what are you walking into? It's switching that perspective. It's switching that focus. It's going to be like an epiphany moment for you. It's going to be like, woo, wow, okay, I get it. Okay, I'm not leaving that behind. I'm not leaving that version of me behind. I'm not leaving that connection behind, that person behind, that job behind. I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on what I'm walking into, what I'm claiming, what I'm manifesting, what I am creating. Because manifesting is just another way to say creation. Because some people don't resonate with the term manifest, and that's completely okay, but switch that up to be creation instead. We're creating all of the time, right? We are naturally creative beings. And your soul is always creating your life, your journey, your experiences, and you are always doing that with the choices that you take, the decisions that you make, the mindsets that you subscribe to. And so now there's a message coming through that everything unaligned must go. Everything unaligned must go, but don't focus on what is going. Don't focus on what you're walking away from, like we said. It's what are you walking towards, like the possibilities, the opportunities, the changes, the shifts, who you are now as a person, as to who you used to be. Like, don't focus on that anymore. Like, you're turning away from something, and it's time to pave your own way, group 2. It's time to pave your own way. You've had some sort of epiphany, I feel like, in the recent months, and some sort of shift has taken place within you, and you've seen something that was hidden. And if you haven't, you're about to see something that was hidden. You're about to have something revealed to you, and it's going to be an epiphany moment. It's going to give you an epiphany. It's going to give you a different way of seeing something. And it's time now to move on and to move up, to move into a new beginning, a new start. And I feel like the fire that we're going to be discovering and tapping into today that is igniting within you, I feel like this fire is helping you as you move into this, onto this new path, as you start this new chapter, as you move into this new journey. So I'm being called to, you know, connect with the energy of Atlantisite here that you have selected. And when I was laying out and picking the crystals, I popped this one down and I was like, wow, this really reminds me of like a dragon egg. Like a dragon egg. So I feel like there's something here that you're nurturing, you're creating, you've planted some sort of seed. And you're really being guided to honor this and nurture this and choose this. It's like, now it's time to choose yourself. Now it's time to choose this. And I feel like in order to do that, maybe you do have to leave something behind. Maybe you do have to walk away from something, whether it's a literal situation, person, connection, experience, mindset, limiting belief, an old version of self, whatever it is, in order for this to hatch, in order for this egg to hatch that you have created something, you need to do it in a different environment, you need to do it in a different way, and you need to leave something behind. And Atlantisite can also talk about tapping into the energy of well-being. It's a calming energy as well. So I feel like moving on with an energy of calmness, you know, really putting your well-being first. Because, you know, I did get that message of you stepping up to be of service. So people of service, souls of service, we can often be very, we put other people first a lot. We choose others over ourselves. We worry about, are we doing enough? Are we giving enough? And so we can put ourselves on the back burner. We can put ourselves last. But this is all about your well-being. This is all about choosing you now, group 2. You can be of service, but you don't have to do yourself a disservice to be of service. Wow. You don't have to do yourself a disservice to be of service. Wow, I've just had an epiphany. I've just had an epiphany. For some of you, that could be the epiphany. Wow, okay. So it's time now to choose you, and you can still be of service to help others, but you can also, you know, do it from a place that is from your own well-being as well, looking after yourself. There is an energy of protection here around you as well, I feel strongly. So that really gorgeous energy is coming through here. So let's tap in. Okay, let's bring some messages through here for group 2, please, about what fire is igniting within them. We get some more messages, confirmations, insights, activations for group 2, please. What is igniting within them? What fire is igniting within group 2? What fire is igniting within group 2? I'm seeing a blade of grass, and it's reminding me of like delicacy, delicate, like treading kind of like considerately, I feel. I just feel like an energy of like kind of slowness coming through, like you're not running away from something, you're just moving on. It's like you're emotionally kind of releasing something here, and you're delicately just like moving on, not with an energy of disdain, not with an energy of feeling resentful. It's like, I'm just ready now to move on. It's done. I'm ready. It's time. And there's this delicate energy that's coming through here. Yeah, Moon Maiden and new beginnings. Wow. You're literally igniting a new beginning here. You're moving into a new beginning. This is really incredible. It truly is. And you know what we were saying in my pre-download messages about seeing something that was hidden? And we've got the full moon coming through here, and full moon can talk about things being revealed. So around the time of full moons, we can often have those moments where we see something more clearly, where the hidden comes to light, right? The hidden comes to light. And so there's something that was hidden here that is coming to light, and it's orchestrating and potentially even catalyzing a new beginning here. It's letting you kind of finally release something that you've needed to release possibly for a while, or maybe you've already done this, but now it's really kind of, you know, you're energetically and emotionally disconnecting, and now it's like you're moving on with peace, you're moving on with a calm energy. It's not like moving on with anger or like running out of the door and slamming the door behind you. It's just like I said, from this energy of it's okay, I'm going now, I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on, and I'm happy, and I'm calm, and I'm centered, and I'm grounded, and I'm choosing me. And it's like this love, your heart chakra is literally opening, expanding. I'm seeing it pulsate. And it's like, it's so hopeful for what's to come. It's so hopeful for the future. I feel like there's someone around you that is receiving like, having to kind of like, I'm hearing eat humble pie and receive consequences for their actions. There's something here about that for some of you. What else? We have empty well, time to replenish. Exactly. This is why you're being called to move away and to choose you, because something has drained you. Like we were saying, you're supposed to be of service, but when we're of service, we tend to overgive. Right? It's so common to be of service. It really is. And you're choosing now to pick yourself and to fill back up your own cup. And you're walking away from what is draining you and what is not serving you. And this is igniting a passion within you, a passion for new beginnings, a passion to choose a new path, to choose a new direction, to take stock of what has happened, but to lovingly let it go and to fill up your own cup, to replenish that well. There's kind of like a portal energy that is opening up for you here as well. I feel like an opportunity that you didn't see coming. It was now hidden, but now it's coming to light. It's like now this portal is opening before you and you're stepping into it, and it's bringing you a new beginning. We have meditation and stillness. Yeah, like this quiet energy that I was feeling. It's like you're calmly just treading forward, calmly. Meditation and stillness is so important. It's like, go within, the answers lie within right now. And so this fire that is igniting within you is quite a quiet fire, but that's not a negative thing. That's not a bad thing. It's actually a very grounding and healing fire that is coming through from within you, that is igniting within you. And it feels like a very mature energy, actually. And that's why I feel like you've had this energy, this message of congratulations, and the dragons and your guides are congratulating you, because I feel like maybe at some point you were not as emotionally mature as you are right now, and maybe you would react differently, but now you choose to react differently, you choose to respond differently. And maybe you used to choose to, when you were going through a difficult challenge, you chose to stay and fight and to resist and push against, but now you know when it's time to move on and just say, do you know what, I'm not wasting my energy on this, my precious energy, I'm not giving my precious energy away anymore. I'm choosing me. And I'm replenishing my well, and I'm going within, and I'm connecting to the divine. And I'm taking that time for me. I'm taking that time for meditation, for stillness, to receive those downloads, to receive those answers. There's some sort of contract here that has ended. Some sort of soul contract has ended here, and there's a new blank slate here that is being unraveled for you, that is being opened for you. And it's through this portal. Once you replenish your energy, there's a new soul contract that is coming in that's going to be more resonant for you. I just cut the deck to heart, home, compassion. So, you know, you're very compassionate. You've got a strong compassionate energy about you. And so keep tapping into that, because that's going to be really positively serving for you moving forward. And don't worry about what other people are doing and other people, because I don't even feel that you would do this, but it's this energy of maybe in the past you wanted to see people get their karma, you wanted to see people to experience the downfall for their poor behavior, what they did to you. But it's like now you don't feel that anymore. It's just like, okay, I know that we're going along different paths, and the energy that I'm aligning with is going to take me far, and the energy that situation or that person is aligned with is it's gonna serve them accordingly as well. I don't need to get satisfaction on them receiving karma. Someone needed to hear that message. It's like, it's just time to move on now. Don't even focus on it. It's none of your concern. All that's doing is wasting your energy by looking back and trying to see if they've got what they deserve. Yeah, the universe will adjust and act accordingly. It's none of your concern. So we have subtle energy. Yeah, subtle energy shifts coming through here. There's a lot of subtle, calm, quiet, meditative energy coming through here. And this is why it's so important to go within right now and to really connect, because this fire that is igniting within you, like I said, it's a quiet fire. It's a subtle energy, but that's not a bad thing. You know, we can expect sometimes, oh, a fire, it's igniting, it's roaring, it's like huge, and it's like taking up loads of space, and it's burning bright. And your energy, your fire is burning brightly, but it's also burning subtly as well. And that's not a bad thing. That this is needed for where you are right now, because you're moving into this place of calmness, of stillness, of zen. And so the fire needs to also resonate with that as well and connect with that energy. It's almost like I want to speak more zen. And so I feel like whatever you can do to illuminate that energy, that zen energy, I'm being shown Buddha coming through here as well. Really, you know, connecting with that high frequency, high consciousness, transcending the lower energies, transcending the kind of like the need to know everything or the need to be right, or it's kind of like just going with the flow and seeing where things take you and just breathing. Like literally, you know, we couldn't get any more kind of like confirmations here about the energy that is coming through, and this is what is igniting within you. So know that your willingness to follow your path here, oh wow, that just slipped forward and we've got ascension coming through. Oh my gosh, that was quite magical. I managed to catch the cards there as they slipped forward. I really want to watch that back on camera to see how that showed up on camera there. So the path here towards ascension, and this is why we've got this calming, quiet stillness, this Buddha energy, this higher consciousness energy. Like you've up-leveled, you've evolved. Like we said, you've up-leveled, you are ascending. So you are on the ascension path. I do feel like I've got a lot of spiritual guides here, spiritual souls of service here as well. So drop that in the comment section. Drop a purple heart in the comment section if that resonates for you. I'd love to know how many of us are here in this reading today. Truly remarkable how we all connect and join up together along this path to be of service, and I'm honoured for your presence here today. But yeah, you're moving along a path here, so just allow things to be, breathe through it because you're ascending. And it's all because of your willingness to serve as well. Like this contract that is also coming through is to be of service, and your soul is willingly stepping up here to be this conduit for the divine, to in whatever form it is coming through for you. You don't have to be a spiritual service-based provider. You can do whatever it is that you do. You are healing in some way. I often use the analogy of a hairdresser because it's a really good example here. You know, you would think as a hairdresser, well, what am I doing to be of service? Well, you know, a lot of people go to the hairdresser and they talk about their life, and the hairdresser just listens, and you don't even have to say anything, but just sometimes having someone to listen to their problems is a really healing experience, and that is to be of service. Okay, so that's just for those of you who are thinking, well, you know, I'm not a spiritual guide, I'm not a healer, I'm not a reader. You absolutely don't have to be of service for the divine. Okay. So let's tap into, where is group 2's passions taking them? Where are group 2's passions taking them? Please get some more information here. We've got family. So we're getting connections coming through here. Soul family. Where are they taking? Oh, okay. Forgiveness and grieving coming through. So you're releasing like a loss here. Some of you may have disconnected from a family member. Maybe you lost them in the physical reality, or maybe you had to walk away from a family member that was not good for you, was toxic, because, you know, even though we know that we have to release someone, this could also be like a deep friendship as well, or a soul family, like maybe a karmic contract. You came together for a karmic contract and it's released, it's done. And so there's been a grieving process here, and this is why you're moving on. You've like energetically, like I said, disconnected. Emotionally, it's been released, and there's a forgiveness now that is coming through here, that is emanating. And so where this passion path, this road is leading you to, is a deeper sense of forgiveness. It's a deeper sense of release. And once this happens, it's like a dawn of a new day is coming through for you, I'm hearing. So you could be going through, or you may have experienced recently, a lot of emotions, a lot of releasing, a lot of crying, a lot of purging, right? And I'm holding space for you here. My heart goes out to you. It truly, truly does. This is not an easy process. And if anyone has lost anyone recently, I'm sending you so much love. I truly am. But there's a huge release here. Okay, there's a huge release coming through, and this is why meditation and stillness is so potent, is so important. And I'm really being drawn to the purple here. We've got another full moon sitting right underneath the moon maiden. We've got 2 full moons coming through. There's a lot of illuminations, there's a lot of epiphanies, there's a lot of completions, endings of cycles. And I'm actually hearing you've ended some sort of some of you have ended a contract, an energetic soul contract with a family member, and it's releasing now, like it's done, and this is your confirmation that it's over. And some of you, this could have been repeating and cycling around throughout your life, in and out, in and out, in and out, and the same thing has been reoccurring. For some of you, it's been for multiple lifetimes, but this contract is closing up now. It's closing off. It's coming to a culmination. And for some of you, there's a contract that is coming through here as well that is being illuminated. And I feel it's with like a soul family member coming together. And this is going to help with your healing process, with your healing journey. There are blessings here that you are traversing into. Look, another full moon coming through. Powerful energies. Some of you, this could have been from, this reading is timeless. But there has recently been the lunar eclipse, which was on a full moon. And so there was something that shifted then. Or if you're tuning into this at a later stage, there's something about a full moon, like the last full moon cycle, like something shifted. But it was subtle, okay? It was subtle, and it's caused, although it could be like a big release, it's causing a subtle energy shift. And some of you are coming back together as well, and there's a reconciliation energy happening here. Potentially, some of you are, like I said, leaving a connection, disconnecting from a connection. And others of you are coming back together. There's a reconciliation because there's a forgiveness, there's a healing here. And I feel like this is strongly with a family member or a soul family member. So again, I always say when these messages come up, I'm not advising you to go back to anything or reconcile with a connection that was toxic. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. But if there's been a healing here, and if both parties have changed and are willing to make the changes and prove it, and both heal, then there can be a possibility here. But essentially, there's a door closing. There's an ending, there's a closure coming through with a new moon, and there's a new beginning that is coming through for you. Can we please get some more information about this new beginning and about where this action, passion path is taking them? This subtle fire within, where is it taking group 2, please? Can we get some more information about this? Wow, we have harvest, gathering of blessings. Wow, that's incredible. I really love that. Oh my gosh, yeah, on the bottom of the deck here, we've got blessings as well. So you really are calling in your blessings. So from a situation that you have closed out, from something that you have moved on from, that you have released, that was very difficult, there was a lot of emotions and grieving and sadness and potentially even heartbreak attached to this. And this is why I was being shown the green heart and the heart chakra, because it's impacted that. But you've managed to heal through that. You've managed to transcend through that and up level yourself through the pain, through the challenges. You've not let it bring you down. You've just allowed it to fuel you to push yourself even higher and to continue to push yourself forward. And so because of that, you're now receiving your harvest. So we've gone from the full moon to the sun energy coming through here. So there's a lightness, there's a breath, like I said, the dawn of a new day is coming through. There's a breath of fresh air coming through, I'm feeling as well. And you're going to be able to gather your blessings up. There's an activation here when it comes to your divine masculine as well. You're really merging your divine feminine with your divine masculine, because we both have masculine and feminine energies. And now you're really putting that creation, remember, with the dragon's egg symbology, you're putting that creation and you're expanding it out. For some of you, you're creating a network, like you're creating some sort of network. For some of you, it could be a community, or you're connecting with a network of like-minded souls. There's something here about you just being connected to the network, connected to the network. This could be connected to the network of your soul lineage. It's like your Akashic records. It's like you are fully connected and you're going to be able to select what it is that you need to assist you. What else do we have here for group 2, please? What else do we have for group 2? We have the 10 of Cups. Look at this. You know, this is like happy family energy. We can see the dragons have gathered there in a celebration. For some of you, you really have closed out like an ancestral, like a karmic lineage, like a karmic pattern. Like you've cleared something for the family line. And so this is why the dragons and your guides were like clapping and saying congratulations, immense growth. Because you, like, whatever it is, group 2, please, if you feel comfortable to share, let me know. Let me know. And if this is resonating for you, drop a green heart. If you've overcome something huge here to do with your like family, or to do with like family patterns, family cycles, because you've really clearing something here now for the family line. And there's a celebration coming through. There truly is a celebration coming through. Like emotional and spiritual fulfillment here. It's like your soul is connecting with this, and whatever this was with the 10 of Wands, it was extremely heavy. Look at that dragon carrying those sticks, those wands on fire. My gosh, it's been heavy for you, group 2. It's been difficult. It's like I can't even like think of a word in the human language to describe the difficulty and challenge this has been for you, like that you've had to go through. But it's done, it's cleared. Well done, congratulations. What else? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Now it's time for growth. Now it's time for nurturing. Now it's time to see the seeds that you have planted, the eggs, to nurture them so that they can hatch fully and completely. So, you know, you've been very patient with something here. And you've really put a lot of time and consideration into things, and you're being encouraged to keep doing that. Because like we said, this passion within you, this fire, is very subtle, but it's also very powerful. Do not mistake subtle for being weak or watered down. That you're not watered down. This isn't watered down. This is still very potent. It's still very potent, but you're just at a higher level. And so it's not burning as ferociously as you might expect, or that you might have been used to in the past, because you are on the ascension path. So it's essentially like you don't even really need a strong burning fire within you. You've like surpassed that now. And you don't need to have that like big, loud, out there, proud kind of like energy. It's just kind of just that inner subtle fire pushing you forward. Wow, we have the Fool card on the bottom of the deck. Talk about new beginnings. Talk about new beginnings. Like, you've traversed through the whole of the series of the tarot here, and you're back at the Fool. You're back at the beginning, back at that energy. You're the traveler to start this new beginning. Underneath that, we've got the Empress, that divine feminine energy, that creation energy coming through. You could be seeing deer. You could be seeing hawks, eagles, rabbits, hedgehogs are coming through here as well. Wow, it's really time to focus on nurturing, like we mentioned, and nurturing yourself, nurturing your goals, your seeds that you have planted. We then have Four of Wands underneath that. It's like victory, celebration. This is also a family card as well, so you're coming back together with something here. Three of Swords, exactly. It's been so painful and you've really had to grieve through something here, truly. But there's a celebration here. And there's like light at the end of the tunnel and you're starting to see it. You can feel it now. You know it within you, deep within you. You know it. So let's get a dragon message just to close out your reading here, group 2. This has been incredibly powerful. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Truly. So dragons, what message do you have here? What final message do you have for group 2 today? What do they need to hear and know today, please, dragons? Ooh, we have Kuan Yin, pink dragon coming through, brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Oh my gosh, I almost kind of want to like jump out of my seat. I just kind of be like shaking my legs with excitement. So hopefully that's not like shook the camera up. But literally, like, your cords are being dissolved. Like, you've just released, you've like purged, you've cleared, and you're like transcending here. You're ascending. Enjoy your freedom, group 2. Like, you have this freedom coming through for you. And this is where your passion path is taking you. This is where your passions are taking you, into a new beginning, a new sense of freedom. Not even a sense. It's you are being freed. You are being liberated. And the divine is all around you. So look for the signs, look for the symbols. And we've got Kuan Yin, again, a perfect representation of the calming, soothing energy that has been infused within this session right from the very beginning. So some of you will be connecting with Kuan Yin. I feel like Kuan Yin energy strongly around you here. Pink lotus flowers, pink energy, higher heart chakra activations, integrating more love on a deeper level. This is all what's coming through for you, group 2. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Like, so powerful, so powerful. I truly hope, group 2, that this reading has been positively assisting for you today, that it's brought you helpful guidance, insights, confirmations, any clarity and integrations that you were needed. So let's see what we should do. Drop a sun emoji or a pink heart emoji in the comment section if this has been your reading, if you have selected this reading, if you have resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this beautiful new beginning, liberation, gathering of blessings, energy that's coming through here for you today. And please feel welcome to comment and share how this message has resonated for you, or let me know anything that you would like to share. I always love to read your comments and check in with you, and I do try my best to respond to as many of you as possible. So thank you so much. Thank you for all your likes. The sharing of my channel is incredibly helpful for me. Sharing my videos and readings with your loved ones is so helpful. So thank you so much. If you would like to dive into something on a more personal and private level, my soul sessions are open and available. You'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer, as well as my limited edition monthly special readings, and book with me directly there. I really look forward to possibly connecting with you. And if you would like to join my beautiful, blossoming and growing soul community, just add your email address on my website to join our newsletter. It's a really beautiful space and community, and every single month we have a different spiritual theme and topic that we focus on, and I send out various different emails and newsletters with tips, insights, guidance and support for your spiritual journey and soul path. So if that would resonate for you and be assisting for you, please feel welcome to join us. I'll pop that information in the description box as well. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for being here today. It's been truly remarkable to connect with you. And remember, you are incredibly powerful, and really be gentle with yourself now moving forward. And I have so much awe and respect for you. And I'm wishing you all the best, sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. If you selected the Queen of Cups card or this beautiful sunshine aura quartz crystal, this is your reading today for what fire is igniting within you and where are your passions taking you. So Group 3, take a deep breath because I have lots of pre-downloads to share with you. So grab a drink, grab a refreshment and get settled, because we're going to be diving deep today in your session, and I really can't wait to bring through more information because this is all looking incredibly exciting and incredibly powerful for you. So the first thing that I heard as I was connecting with your energy, Group 3, was soul activation. Soul activation. So there's an activation coming through here from your soul, okay? Your soul memory, something from within your soul, within your Akashic records is coming through here. And it's going to be very powerful. I feel like this is going to bring you new avenues and new directions and new sensations and new energetics, I'm hearing, within you that you have not felt for a long time and possibly haven't felt in this lifetime. So it could feel quite new for you, or it could feel quite a bit not unnerving, but a bit like, oh gosh, you've got to like try and get used to this feeling. It's like this adjustment period that's coming through here. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So don't be taken aback here, because there's a lot of activations that are coming through, so they might make you feel a little bit off balance, but that is just momentarily, and we're going to come back to that message in a moment as well, because there is a message here about balance coming through. I also heard Phoenix rising. So you are the Phoenix rising. And I feel like you're coming back here, or you've experienced a rock bottom moment or some sort of painful challenge. And this has awakened an essence of your soul here. And this is all linked with that soul activation message that I heard loud and clear as I was connecting with your energy, as I was connecting with your reading. So this soul activation is coming from a Phoenix rising energy, a rock bottom, soaring back up to the sky. And obviously Phoenix rising is all about that fire energy, and that's what we're tapping into today. So you're really harnessing this powerful energy source that is being activated from within you. And like I said, this is going to feel new for you, and others around you might be sensing something different about you, but it's in a good way. It's like a more empowered version of self, a more confident version in self, and I'm hearing assertive. So there's an assertiveness coming through here as well that is being integrated, because this is what you're going to need in your next chapter. It's like there's no more being passive anymore. It's now time to be assertive, to take control, and to show the world that you mean business, is a message that I'm getting here. But this is all in a really positive way. It's a very empowering message that's coming through here. I also heard long forgotten. So exactly, there's something coming through here that has been long forgotten by your soul. It's an essence of your soul that is coming through from something, a trigger that has helped it and assisted this long forgotten essence of soul to be activated. I'm hearing to be reborn. Wow, to be reborn. That's powerful. I also heard intuition online. intuition online. So your intuition is ramping up. There's like some sort of psychic activation coming through here. And I'm hearing you're almost there. You're almost there. So for some of you, you've really been working on this. You've really been working on harnessing your intuition, believing and trusting in your intuition more, or deepening your ability to connect with your intuition, or, you know, to deepen your psychic abilities. This is coming online for you. The psychic activations I'm hearing that are coming online for you. And this is all a long forgotten part of your soul. This is really powerful. So I'm having to try and slow my channeling down here as much as possible because there's so much coming through. And this might be what you are feeling. Like I'm having to force myself to speak very concisely and clearly to try and calm down the energy flow that is coming through into my psychic channels here. And I'm almost having to put my hands up and say, whoa, 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 let's just calm. Let's just chill for a moment as we just allow this to flow through. And this is why it might be taking you off guard and you might feel like you're not used to it, because it's almost like the floodgates opening type of energy here. But be assertive with yourself and be assertive with the activations as well. You know, ask your higher self to slow something down, or to help you to integrate something if you feel overwhelmed with an energy, because ultimately you have the power to control that. You're not a victim to anything. You're not, and you already know that, by the way, but you're not kind of like the victim. I don't want to use the word victim for what I'm about to say here. It's more like you're not out of control when it comes to this, but you might feel like you are. You might feel powerless, but you're not. And this is where this assertive energy is coming through. It's like, thank you for the integrations. Thank you for the activations. I'm truly grateful. And this is what I've asked for on some level, whether it's conscious or unconscious. And so I'm truly grateful for that. But can we just like slow down a bit? And so you're putting up that kind of, not a barrier, but more of kind of like an assertive energy to say, let's just slow the flow. Okay, because there's a lot that's coming through here. Like literally when I tell you group 3, I have a whole page of notes here for you, a whole page of downloads that's been coming through here for you. Okay. And I also heard quantum jump. Okay, so that's really exciting. That's super exciting. You're accessing the quantum field. You're accessing the quantum energy field. And I'm hearing you're traversing timelines. You're traversing timelines. My gosh, this is so powerful. This is incredible. You're traversing timelines and you've made some sort of quantum jump, or you're about to make a quantum jump here. And this is helping to assist with this fire that is igniting within you. I'm hearing for where it is that you're heading, who it is that you are becoming. You're also being given a key here, some sort of key, and you're being asked to have no expectations for what this key is for. To have no expectations. Go forward now with an open heart and open mind. Be positive, be thankful, be grateful for all of the experiences, because it's unlocking deeper essences of soul within you and deeper activations. And so I feel like gratitude is incredibly powerful here, and you really are a soul that is very deeply grateful for your life experience, for your soul path. Even if at the time, you know, the challenges, we're never really truly grateful when we're really rock bottom. It takes a lot for us to be grateful in that moment of everything crumbling down. And if you're able to do that, hands down to you, seriously, well done, because that is so hard. But even if you're not able to do that in the rock bottom crumbling moment, you're able to reflect on it later and go, actually, I'm really grateful for that situation, because it's led me to a different path that I wouldn't have been on before, or it's taught me something that I needed to learn. However it's coming through here, you're realizing to be grateful for it, or even I'm grateful for it even though I don't know yet what the lesson was. I trust that I will know what that lesson was when the time is right. And to be grateful for something that you don't know what the lesson was, or you don't know what the reasoning was, is also really powerful. And you also have that ability within you as well. Okay, Let me see, is there anything else? The yin and yang symbol, I was seeing that as well. I was being shown that was coming through as a symbolism here. So just going back to that message of balance, there's something about balance coming through here. Masculine, feminine energy, black and white energy coming through. I was also being shown Black Panther and a black cat. And so they could be symbolic for you as well, or significant or resonant for you. I was shown a grasshopper as well. So yeah, with the quantum jump, you're leaping, you're jumping and leaping, like leaps and bounds. You're making big headway here in whatever it is you're doing, and like we said, you're traversing timelines. Okay, so just moving on into the Queen of Cups energy that you have selected here, group 3. First and foremost, with all the blue energy, it's really standing out to me. I'm really feeling throat chakra, the throat chakra coming through here. So throat chakra activations, throat chakra integrations. It's time now to use your voice more fully, more completely. Like we said, with the energy of assertiveness as well, like speak your truth as well, stand in your truth with this power of the Queen of Cups there, very regal, powerful energy coming through here, okay? There's something here, group 3, that's ready to hatch, because as I was meditating on the Queen of Cups card, something stuck out to me that I hadn't noticed before, but there's an egg there, there's a blue egg, and it's kind of almost blending into the leg of the dragon, so that's why it never stood out to me at first. But yeah, it's really standing out to me now. So there's something here that that's ready to hatch, and I feel like this is within you. And I'm hearing you've been spiritually crowned. Wow, you've been spiritually crowned with a Queen energy. Wow. And there's a message here that you have a message to give. You have a message to deliver. I'm being shown like that scene in a movie where someone goes off and they have like a wild adventure. I don't know, I'm being shown like Frodo the Hobbit going off to Mordor, having that wild adventure, and it's almost like you're coming home and it's like you're telling everyone about what you've been through, what you've experienced, what you've seen. There's something here about that. Not being literally Frodo going and getting a ring, obviously, but that's kind of an analogy that's coming through. That's what I'm being shown in my third eye, in my mind's eye. So it's like you've been on some sort of journey. You've learned something, you've seen things, and now it's time for you to come back and for you to share it, for you to speak up and to say something here and to be assertive and to use that throat chakra, because I feel like you've done a lot of work there, and now it's time to speak. Okay, so I also noticed on this card as well, there's a whale there, and that's actually a sperm whale here that we can see. So I looked into the spiritual meaning of a sperm whale, and it's all about facing your fears and embracing your potential for greatness. Okay, so this fire that is igniting within you is really pushing you forward to maybe do something out of your comfort zone, to face some sort of fear here, because you have a potential for greatness, and this is why you've been spiritually crowned, because your potential is huge, much larger than maybe you realize it is. And this whale energy also talks about being free to make your own choices. So again, this assertive energy coming through, you taking your power back and claiming your power as well. And there's a message here about you having wisdom and awareness of spiritual realms as well. Okay, so that's really highly significant here. And it's all about emotional rebirth. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's all coming together. The phoenix rising. And we're merging the phoenix rising, that fire energy, with the water here from the Queen of Cups. That emotional, that intuitive, that psychic energy, that freedom, that liberation. And so you're going through an emotional rebirth here. And that's helping to ignite some sort of fire here within you. So thank you so much for your patience there, group 3, because I know that was a lot of downloads here coming through, but a lot of helpful assistance and messages from the dragons there. And I'm truly grateful for that. Okay, dragons, what else do we have here for group 3? What do we have for group 3 here, dragons, about what fire is igniting within them? Could we please get some helpful guidance messages for group 3. What fire is igniting within for group 3? Wow, we have Eye of the Needle. Look at that. Intentionality. This is super powerful. We have the number 17 coming through here, which is the Star card in the tarot. It's like you've been selected for something. There is that saying here that, like, it's really hard to get through the eye of a needle. Like, and so you're able to do this. Like, there's something here about you being able to get through the eye of the needle, to be able to fit through that, to be able to sail through that, or to be able to see through that, because there's an eye there that's coming through. And so there's a message here about you staying really intentional with your focus. Okay, stay intentional with your focus and stay detailed. Like, really monitor and watch the details that's coming through here. Really monitor those details. Really plan those details, okay? So whatever it is you're wanting to work towards, whatever solution you're wanting to obtain, whatever breakthrough you're wanting to reach, I'm hearing, really focus on the details and be intentional with your decisions, be intentional with your actions. And so this isn't the time to do anything willy-nilly. This is the time to be really structured. And when we say structured, that doesn't mean that you have to follow a plan if the plan has changed. Like, if you've made a plan, but then you're feeling intuitively with your psychic senses, with your intuition, that, no, I don't feel this is the right thing to do anymore. I feel like I should do this instead. That's okay to shift that intention. But keep focus on that end goal. And if that end goal switches, allow it to switch, allow it to change, but flow with that intention towards that. That's really significant here. You have the power to do something that not many others can do, or achieve something that not many others are going to be able to achieve. And this is why we've got the Star energy coming through here as well. It's like this blessed opportunities energy coming through. And don't forget, you've been spiritually crowned and you're assertive. You're acting on your assertiveness here. And you're staying focused and you're not letting anything take you off track. We have repairing the veil and forgiveness. So there's an energy of forgiveness that's coming through here. I feel like I was just told to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have beloved and radical acceptance. So you've really had to look at the flames here, the fire on the heart space. So the Phoenix rising energy we were getting, an emotional rebirth. Look at that. It's right there. That emotional rebirth is right there. Radical acceptance. You've had to accept something that was difficult, that was challenging, and you've had to let it go. You've had to release it. You've had to forgive it, because ultimately whatever this was kind of burning you up inside, and it was like, I can't hold this anymore. It's too much to bear, and I'm releasing this now. And this is actually opening up, and this is what's giving you that key that I saw as well. You've been given a key, and it's through the eye of the needle. This release and this forgiveness is allowing you through the eye of the needle to access something that not many people can access. And this is what this activation is all about, that you've received a soul activation, and this is what it's all about. And so keep shedding, keep releasing, keep forgiving. This could be essences of yourself as well, because ultimately it's gonna harm you. It's not gonna harm the situation that happened. It's not gonna harm the other person. It's allowing this, and something is gonna shift here. Revelation, yeah, unmarked trail. It's bringing you a deeper revelation. And look, we have this very much kind of like this balanced energy. It's kind of like mirrored energy that's coming through here as well. So I feel like it's restoring some sort of balance here as well, and it's bringing you a deeper revelation about your path, about who you are, I'm hearing. We've got the crossing and initiation. This is all part of initiation. Look, this portal here that's opening up, and you've walked across this bridge, and it felt unsteady. It felt like this bridge could fall at any time. There were no railings. There was nothing to support this bridge. But you had faith, and you knew that this was the right thing to do because you followed your intuition. Of course, this is all metaphorically speaking. And you've moved towards this portal, this new opening, because you've been given this key. And you've released and you've forgiven and you've stayed focused. And now this portal is the eye of the needle and you're moving through it. And it's giving you a deeper revelation. Underneath that, we have bold step forward. Exactly. The farther gate. So you've really been able to go through, you've had access here to something, you've been given access, and it's taken a bold step for you. It really has. Underneath that, we've got the spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. But this gate here is opening up a new adventure for you, group 3. It's initiating you into something, and it's bringing you closer to truth, I'm hearing, to clearing things. It's like you're really going deep here. You're really going deep into something. And this new path, this whatever is opening up through this eye of the needle is like this huge adventure here for you. Look, this compass energy, getting back to integrity. And it's interesting because when I was connecting with this card here, I almost said integrity, but then I corrected myself because I thought I was just stumbling on the words because it's intentionality, but I almost said integrity. So this is confirmation here. It's like stay integral with your intentions. Stay true to you. Stay true to your soul path. Stay true to your soul compass, because your soul is guiding you. And I feel like this could be in a direction that could be unexpected to you and to others around you. But you're having revelations here. And remember what I said about things shifting, and things may not resonate for you anymore, and it's okay for you to allow that to change. Don't hold on to anything, because that's going to cause a restriction. That's going to cause a restrictive energy that's just going to keep you stuck. And the dragons are bringing me back to how the channel messages were just flowing and flowing and flowing at the beginning of your session. And I was talking about, you know, the dam being opened and the water just flowing out of the dam. And so we're going back to that energy here. If you don't want to restrict things, you don't want to contain things, it's okay to, you know, slow things down if things feel overwhelming. But ultimately, is it truly overwhelming, or are you just not believing in yourself enough? Are you not believing that you're ready? Okay, so don't self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage this next chapter. Don't self-sabotage this initiation, this eye of the needle that you are traversing into, group 3, because it's going to bring powerful revelations for you. And it's going to bring a healing as well. It's going to bring a healing. It's going to bring a mending for you as well, with various things in your life, potentially even relationships as well, if that's something that you're needing right now. There's a potential for that here. There's a potential timeline, I'm hearing, for that. And don't forget what we heard, traversing timelines. You're able to tap into the timeline where forgiveness has happened, where healing has begun, but healing has also completed, and something has been mended and fixed and brought back together. Or it was kind of like healed in some way where it was okay again. Something like that. What else about this fire that is igniting within them, please? I feel like this fire is very focused. It's very driven. Like you've got a lot of driven energy behind you, but you're driven by your intuition. That's really important to remember. And so through this fire that is igniting, it's like your intuitive fire is igniting here. And your psychic abilities are getting stronger. They're feeling louder. They're feeling like you're getting more downloads. And so just allow yourself to feel into them. And yeah, just follow your intuition at all times. We have overthinking, yeah. Just follow your intuition, because there's a lot of energies here and you might start to overthink things. So we have the intentionality. We have this message about, you know, getting stuck into the details, really focusing on those details, but don't overthink them. Your intuition will know. And by being very kind of intentional and detail oriented and focused on the plans, that doesn't mean that we have to sit there for hours and days and weeks and months focusing on the same plan. It's making that decision, being assertive from a place of your intuition, setting that focus and then moving on to the next detail. You don't have to overthink things. Don't stay in that. And the dragons are bringing me now to the black and white, the yin and yang energy that came through at the beginning of your reading. So this is going to need a balance here of your masculine and feminine energies, okay? So know when it's time to shift between which one, when it's time to tap into the feminine and when it's time to tap into the masculine. Okay, that's really important. And when you need to go within, make sure that you are going within, because don't forget, you're being led here. Your fire is your intuition. Okay, so you'll need to go within to get the answers, to really tune in, to tap in to that inner knowing from within you. We have the unknown, yeah, because there's a lot of unknowns that is activating here. And it's like we said with the key, have no expectations. You've been given a key, but have no expectations about what this key unlocks and where it's going, because this is unknown for a reason. There's a mystery here for a reason. But ultimately, we saw that message of adventure. So you are moving into an adventure here. And again, we're going back to the visualization I'm being shown of like Frodo taking that trip to Mordor, you know, Lord of the Rings, getting the ring. You know, they had no idea when he was going with Sam and Pip. They had no idea where they were, you know, they knew essentially where they were going, but they didn't know what that looked like. They didn't know what the journey was going to be like. They had that end focus of we're going there to get the ring, that's our mission, that's our goal. But they had no idea what was going to happen, who they'd meet along the way, and how difficult it really would be, and how it would change them so deeply, and they'd come back completely different people than when they left. They still had their, you know, their essence of who they are, but they were so much stronger, so much wiser for their journey. And they had a lot to share. And so it's trusting in that unknown. And it's important to stay grounded whilst you are moving through this, okay? Because like I said, there's a lot of energies that are coming through. I feel like you've been holding yourself back. And I feel like this is why the energies are coming through strong, because it's almost like you're being given like a huge gust of wind behind you from the universe that is literally like pushing you forward, because you've been holding yourself back in some way. And you really need harmony. Like, you're like, I just want things to be harmonious. I just want things to be balanced. And I understand that. Trust me, I'm a Libra sun. I get it. But really, it's all an illusion. It's a message that's coming through here. Because what is throwing us off balance is just an illusion. And sometimes it can be a figment of the imagination. It's like, I'm pretty sure when Frodo was going through his journey, at some point he started hallucinating, and there was, you know, he met up with Gollum, and there was all these hallucinations coming through. It's been such a long time since I've watched those movies, so I can't remember exactly, but this is what the dragons are showing me. They're showing me little snippets from like scenes from that movie, and he was hallucinating, and so there's something about that coming through. So make sure that you're staying grounded and you're really tapping into the truth and you're breaking through those illusions, because there's something about a lot of illusions that's coming through here in the future as well. Okay, dragons, group 3. What else can we get? Where is their passion taking them? Where is their passion taking them? We have transformation. Not a surprise. We've been talking about that, haven't we? We've been talking about that phoenix rising. We've been talking about that emotional rebirth. We were talking about Frodo and Pippin and Sam coming back like different, transformed, more wiser, right? And this is you're transforming. Your passions and your actions here, your inner fire that's coming through, that intuitive and emotional rebirth, those intuition and soul activations are bringing you a deep transformation that's coming through. And there's many different facets of you that is transforming as well. And this is on an energetic level. It's not just kind of in your day-to-day life. It's like energetic. And that's why I was hearing energetics. It's like energetic transformation is coming through here for you. This is incredible. Life purpose. It's linked to your life purpose. Look, again, we've got this kind of mirroring energy coming through here. As above, so below. As above, so below. That's what I'm hearing. And so get the energy right. You're getting the energy right. You're having upgrades with your energetics, soul activations. Because you're traversing timelines. You're navigating higher timelines. Willpower. Willpower, assertiveness. You're incredibly strong, incredibly capable, and you're activating a life purpose here. This is where it's taking you. It's taking you to really take control and be assertive when it comes to your life purpose. For some of you, this could be working with animals, I'm hearing. Working with animals, the animal kingdom, the animal realm. And if not, you have animal guides, you have animal supporters, the dragons are saying, that are coming in to assist you here. They're coming in to help you. This is incredible. Let's get some more information here about this life purpose, this transformation. Can we get some more information about this life purpose and transformation for group 3, please, dragons? I'm being shown an orange, like the fruit's orange. So that could be significant. We have Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. Yes. So we've got initiations twice coming through here for you. So I feel like you've been through a period of retreating, right? And now it's time. Now it's time for this initiation. Now it's time to cross that threshold. Because something has been holding you back, but now it's time for this to be released, to be let go. And I feel like it's all to do with this here, this forgiveness, this focus, getting through that eye of the needle, having that key, having those revelations, quietening the ego, quietening that mind, and really trusting in the unknown, trusting in that process. And so when it comes to your life purpose, really trust in that, really trust in your guidance, really trust in where you're being guided, and that everything is going to be provided for you, I'm hearing. We have Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, and radical transformation. Yeah, no wonder we've got radical transformation, and I was saying you're transforming on so many different levels. Like energetically, you're clearing out so much, and you've cleared out so much. You've been doing a lot of karmic clearing, karmic releasing, which is, again, it's all tied in with this energy here, the forgiveness, the repairing of the veil. And this is helping you to see through those illusions of the veil as well. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. So we had that message of radical acceptance with that heart being in flames. And now we've got the Heart of Source. And so this radical acceptance and this unconditional acceptance here is releasing with the violet flame so much karmic energy, karmic contracts, karmic timelines, karmic situations and lessons. And it's purging it, it's transforming it, it's clearing it, and it's bringing an energy of serenity, and it's bringing back that energy of balance, that energy of peace. And I'm hearing it's going to free you up energetically as well, to be able to connect with your life purpose on a deeper level. It's going to free up time for you to be able to connect with your life purpose on a deeper level. And you're recognizing your strength even further. It's like you're like, wow, I actually did this. Wow, I actually achieved this. Wow, I actually got through this. And you're going to be impressing yourself. You're going to be impressing a lot of people. And there's something here about you being seen, about having eyes on you, but in a good way, like being admired for your hard work, for your transformation. This is incredible. Wow. So what else do we have here, dragons, for group 3, please? What else? We have the 8 of Pentacles. You are a master. I'm hearing you are a master. You are a master. You're mastering something. You really are. You truly are. This is so powerful. This is incredible. We have the King of Wands energy coming through, I'm feeling as well. You're mastering something. And it's interesting because the Eight of Pentacles can also talk about diligence, attention to detail, and doing the best job possible. And that's what we were saying. So this is just confirmation here. Keep focusing on that attention to detail, because you're mastering something. You have mastered something. And whatever it is you're doing with your life purpose, this is activating here. You're a master at it. You know exactly what to do intuitively. So don't doubt yourself. Don't hold yourself back anymore. Now is your time to show your talents, to showcase, to prove to yourself, to prove to others, to prove to the world that you're ready, that you're capable, and you're going to succeed, and you're going to be wildly successful. Wow, we have the Sire of Swords coming through. This is the King of Swords. That assertive energy is coming through. I do feel like a leadership energy coming through here as well. A leadership energy, so don't doubt your power. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords coming through here. Really tapping in and balancing, like we said, that masculine and feminine, the intuition, the wisdom, the action. Because the King of Swords is an archetype that is very self-disciplined. They've got good structure. They have a good routine. They've got power and authority. They're very good with their logic and reason as well, whereas the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. They feel things out. They follow their senses, whereas the King of, or the Sire of Swords, follows their intellect. And so it really is going to be a case here for you, Group 3, of balancing those two energies for you. Really balancing them out and knowing when it's time to tap into the King of Swords, when it's time to tap into the Queen of Cups. And you're going to know when the time is right for you to do that. Because there are going to be some times here with the Two of Swords where you're going to feel like things aren't clear. Where you're going to feel like you can't quite get that clarity. Okay? But it's because it's the push and pull with those two energies. You're overthinking something. And so it's important to remember that. Instead of overthinking, tap into that Two of Wands. Which is making those decisions and, making those steps forward to progress. And make those decisions from a place of inner assertiveness with yourself, knowing that you're following your intuition and knowing that it's all going to work out. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to do this. I'm hearing you're going to smash this. You're really going to take this to new heights, I'm hearing. That's a message for some of you. Maybe you've got a business or something within your career or your life purpose. Because life purpose isn't necessarily your career. You're taking it to new heights here. So let's close off your reading here with a message from the dragons, Group 3. Dragons, can we get a message for Group 3? What wants to come through for Group 3? Just to close out their reading today. Thank you. Thank you. We have this that wants to come through. We have the golden solar dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. Yes, I was just tapping into that leadership energy. So thank you for that confirmation, dragons. We truly appreciate that. So you're being guided here to become that inspired leader, but a leader that follows from that assertiveness, like we were talking through your whole reading. But also that superpower that you have as well is your intuition, is your psychic knowing, your psychic vision, your psychic senses. You're very good at feeling things out as well. So allow yourself to tap into that wisdom and team that masculine wisdom and power with your intuitive feminine energy. And there's something here about your DNA being reprogrammed, light codes activated. So that makes a lot of sense because I did hear right at the beginning soul activation, psychic activations coming through here. So there's lots of energetic activations that are taking place for you, Group 3. Incredibly powerful. So for some of you, you may want to work with the golden solar dragon as well. And there's also something here about you being given the key to access deeper soul wisdom within yourself. So make sure you're taking time to meditate, you're taking time to reflect, you're taking time to develop your psychic abilities here with the Eight of Pentacles. Keep working on that, okay? Because whilst psychic abilities can awaken spontaneously, they often do need our efforts, our focus, our intentionality, and our work and consistency in order to develop them to their fullest, and optimal potential. So keep working on your intuition, your psychic abilities, believing in yourself, having that confidence, tapping into these revelations, and trusting this process, trusting the unknown. Allow this radical transformation to come through. It may feel quite consuming. It may feel all-consuming, like you're being consumed, or like it's getting quite intense. But this is just going to be temporary. And remember, ask your higher self, your spirit team, to assist you. If you're feeling like things are too much, I'll ask for it to be toned down a little bit and slowed down a little bit so that you can help it to, integrate a bit more comfortably for you if you're feeling out of whack or out of balance, okay? But remember, group 3, this is powerful. This is so powerful. You're fitting through the eye of the needle, and not many people can do that. And whatever it is you're doing, and I feel like this is a part of your life purpose as well, it's very unique, and you have this, I'm hearing, unique seed. You have a unique seed here that you are sowing and bringing through and birthing through and activating. So wow, this has been such an incredibly powerful reading, group 3. I truly hope this has been positively assisting for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I want to thank the dragons as well for coming through and for delivering these wonderful and powerful messages for us today. So let's see what we should do. I feel drop a butterfly emoji or a third eye emoji in the comment section, group 3, if this has been your reading, if you have selected this reading, if you have resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful transformative energy coming through for you today. And please feel welcome to comment as well and let me know how this reading has resonated for you, or share anything with me you would like to share. I always love to catch up with you, and I do read every single comment, and I try to respond to as many of you as possible. So thank you so much for your time, for your presence. You are so truly appreciated. Thank you for your likes and your support via subscribes, via sharing my channel as well with your loved ones. That really truly helps. And if you would like something more personal as well, my personal sessions are open and available, and I shall pop my website in the description box where you'll be able to see all of the soul services that I currently offer, as well as my limited edition monthly special sessions and readings, and book with me directly there. I look forward to possibly connecting with you personally, group 3. And with all this being said, you're welcome to join my newsletter subscriber list as well. Again, all that information will be in the description box. And thank you so much for being here once more. We hope to see you in our next reading. Take care of your lovely selves. Bye.